Hello and welcome back to Caveopolis. Today we're going to work on more ores. So right here we have last episode we finished below the waters. Now we're working on more ores. I had done some organic producer stuff offline. Got a good part of it. Now I just need like a melon and a pumpkin to go further in there. So that's just going to take time. I left them growing, so we're going to work on the ores. We want iron, we want lead. We want to get real pipes that don't spew items everywhere. And we want to get into power. So I've already gone ahead and set up a alloy mixer duplicate system, right? So we have lava going in, and it just fills up both of them as it can. And then we have water going in, fills up both of them. Oh no, this is stone. So this one's sending stone in, and this one sends water in. So it just fills them up as they can, but I have not turned them on yet. So, so you can see here it's full of ore. So we go ahead and drop in the ore excavator upgrade tier 1 that we got last episode when we were down in the ocean. There we go. So that's going to go. I got it upgraded to the best I can right now, which is I guess -30. So that's just going to churn itself out, go over into its own combiner. I've found you need your separate combiners for all this stuff, otherwise you have issues. So let's go ahead and grab these fragments. Let's actually just grab them all, right? I'll unlock those quests. We want the nickel fragment. That should have been all the fragments, right? Now we just need the raw materials that come out of this. It's just going to take a little bit of time. But while we're looking at this, right? So the next thing we're going to do is pipes. And we can go ahead and start messing around with it a little bit while we're waiting on that. Some of these pipes are not that bad. Actually, before we do that, let's actually combine this into our system down here. This is going to be a little messy. I think we can just go... We're going to replace these pipes. Actually, let's not. I'm going to replace these pipes like literally the second this is done. So let's not even bother with that. So we got our first piece of iron there. Very nice. Got some redstone. The next stage we need to do is turn these into ingots and then break them down. That's pretty much how that goes. And I'm assuming I have a bunch of stuff crafting up right now. So let's go ahead and let's cheat the system here. I'll just pop those there. I need to set up a better smeltery, but we get mechanism soon, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, so I think we can make the energy pipe. No, fluid pipe, right? Yeah, we just need bronze, and I'm guessing I don't have any bronze right now. So I just turned it all into blocks. Yeah, I have one bronze block. Alright, so I'm going to wait for just a few minutes here. Let's see if we can get some more of this ore. There we go. That should be all the raw. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a stockpile of ingots so that we can continue this episode. Alright, about an hour and a half has gone by, and we now have nickel, iron, lead, and the redstone's over here. Let's go grab some redstone. I got a stack of redstone, so that's perfect. So what we first need to do is turn the redstone into a block. Block redstone. Complete that quest. Let's go ahead and turn that back so we don't have to carry that around, right? Put that back in the system there. So that completes all those lines. So now we need iron dust and nickel dust. So let's split a stack of that. Let's do I only want to do 1 iron, so 2 iron. Let's do the nickel in there. We're gonna need the nickel dust for the next stage anyway, so let's go ahead and throw all that in there. I'm currently doing copper, so that'll take just a few moments while that goes through. So that'll give us that and that. The Constantan, Constantan, Constantan. I don't know. It's a weird word. Looks like we just need copper dust and nickel dust for that, so that's pretty easy. Let's get some copper dust. Right there. Alright. So now that we've unlocked that, we can also kind of go over here to the pipes. So let's kind of work on pipes real quick. So we can make the wrench. We need some sticks. There we go, we got the wrench, the gas pipe, the item pipe, which is bronze. Where did my bronze go? There's 28 bronze. Who knows why it got put back in there, but clicking on that thing, the source control just takes all your items. Alright, we got the fluid pipe now, which is 3 fluid, actual fluid pipes, right? From that other mod. And then the energy pipe, which is redstone, and that. And then we combine all those together with a block of Constantan that we don't have yet to make that one. So we can wait on that for just a second. And first power. So we need to make an iron bucket. And those are easy to make. There we go. We got our first iron bucket, which then goes into, do I already favorite all these things? I did. So let's remove what we've completed, and then does this thing require? This requires glass. I should have a bunch of glass. I have a stack of glass right here. So that'll give us a fluid cell frame. I don't know what this is gonna make, but it makes something. And now we need to make a water generator, which we need a redstone cell flame, which is a redstone. We need that redstone block we had. Oh, that's why it had us make it, right? So we need the flux capacitor, which is a quest. Then we need the redstone cell frame, which is another quest. And then we need to make a water generator, which requires an eroder, which requires buckets of water. All right. I have that, I have that, I have that. What else did that require? Those are like a lot of things, right? Those are planks. I got a stack of planks. Perfect. So let's go back in here. There's our eroder. And I need these ingots. Kind of stopped making these there for a while, but I guess they're still used later on. There we go. We have a water generator. There. Let's go. Let's make. Can I click on that? Let's make another stack of those. Let's try something out here while we have the opportunity. Go down here. So you can see these pipes are terrible. I'll do it off camera, but I'm gonna replace all these pipes with something better for sure. All right, let's put this thing like right there. As you can already see, the water is not going to go to that unless unless it is full here. Yeah, so that'll never be full. Now what we could do, so if we do a use on this, right, we can make a medium extractor. So let's do that. Let's increase the rate which the water comes out, which will fill up the tanks faster, right? So that should be kind of the best course of action there. We should already have those. So if we go use on that and we go like this, give us a better extractor. Pretty easy. Let's actually make another one of these, because these are kind of like the bottleneck of this whole thing. Is how slow the pipes are is what slows everything down. So that should We put it right there. We can't put it right there, can we? We need an open hand so we can look on it. So if we take that one out and put that one in, you can see how much faster that is, right? I don't know why it's not going into this one here. So let's move this. Because this one automatically got water, but maybe these are just sucking up all the water. Yeah, this one is for sure. I don't have another one of these water makers. So let's do this, actually. Let's take this, because these butter pipes are better, and they should do what we need. So let's just take all this off. Pick up all our parts. All right, where's the fluid pipe? Right there. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, and then we'll go there. Like that, and then put the water generator on top. Grab the wrench and extract. There we go. So now these should be just stay completely full. This should be filling up with water at an extremely high rate, and it'll be generating RF at an extremely high rate. Now, from there, we can take that, go probably like right here, right? Going there. Oh, that doesn't connect to RF. What? Okay. I don't know what RF's used for then in this pack. This one doesn't have RF. That makes sense now. This one does. So let's do that then. Let's go right here. And we'll just go across. Obviously, this is a temporary setup, so don't judge my cabling. There we go. Now, the RF from here should be sucked out and brought over here, causing this thing to work faster. In theory. And it's unlimited, right? Because it's water-based. I don't have to give it anything else but water. I don't know what this, how much water does this generate? 100 ticks generates 10 FE. Or forming water generates 25. So we might change that up so it's a little bit faster. But there we go. We got RF. So we have for our first bit of power. We need to make some other tools now, some other stuff. So let's go back upstairs. And yeah, let's get rid of these. All right, there's our nickel dust and our iron dust. So if we go over here, we go that plus that. That'll give us constant 10. Put that in here. That'll smelt up. Let's grab some more of this. I put a second furnace in here just to speed this up, but without these pipes, right, it's a little bit painful. So in between, I'll probably set up like 10 of these and make my own smeltery so I can do that. But I don't think I can make the, if we look at the pipes, right, we want the round robin, which is, I believe, the gold one. I think this is the one that enables that. And we don't have gold yet. We don't get gold until the next tier, level 4, so we're almost there. All right, so that should have given us one of these so far. There we go. And now all we need to do is make that block. That block will then be used in the pipes one to go further with that. So there we go. All right, let's get some of this stuff out of our bag real quick. So we don't have to haul around all this junk we don't need. This is kind of like my little toolbox over here of junk I just throw in here. that I don't need. I don't know. What is the iron dust used for? Invar. Alright, so we're going to need a bunch of Invar, so probably something we have to do. But for now, since that is a thing, we're going to put that right there. And we got a bunch more coming in. So with that RF in there, that's going to speed that thing up a lot. And that'll make that a lot better. Alright, we don't need the glass anymore, I don't believe. So let's put that away. I wish this mod had backpacks, but I haven't seen them yet. So there we go. That's nickel. There's constant. There we go. That should give us enough to make a block. Like so. There we go. We completed more ores. And we completed pipes. And we made that, and we made that. Alright. Pipes is done. We're just knocking things out here. So now we need to make Invar. Do we have iron? We have 64 iron. Let's take 32 of that iron. Let's throw it in there. That'll be ready for us here in a moment. So let's make a another one of these, which requires lead. We have 3 lead there. We need a stick, like so. Need another block of redstone. I'm not going to make more than what I need. Time being. So I don't want to deal with converting all this stuff, right? And there we go. We have the configurator, which is the mechanism wrench. We need 2 pieces of Invar. And Invar was nickel and that. So let's see here. Let's grab that. Let's drop one in there. Let's just turn all this nickel into dust. I think that's just going to be current play that we need to do for this. That'll eventually process for us. Okay, so let's just drop all these pipes off in the configurator and all that. Those pipes are terrible. And so now that we have iron, actually, let's do this real quick. So we can make a normal hoppers and we can turn all these trees, right? So right now they're just sitting on a block and they fill up. And I have the different saplings that I've made so far. I'm going to put those in this system here. And I'll probably put another storage controller on the other side of the wall. And link those up with a pipe underground. But it should be nice, or I can just add them on this wall. This wall seems to be getting a little bit big, and I thought the storage controller only did 12 blocks, but I'm able to put the stuff in here, and it goes all the way down here. So, like, see here, 17 dust. I don't know. Maybe the limits are removed in this mod pack, but it's a little bit different. What I'm used to. All right, so now the Invar blend. So let's go grab our 17 iron dust. Do I have a... I don't have a nickel dust, so that should be in my crate right here. Perfect. And drop the iron dust, nickel dust. I believe it is 2 to 1. Yes, it is. So now we can throw the Invar dust in there. That'll give us some Invar. Let's get all this out of here for right now. Let's get these in the system. I don't need 10. I don't need that either, so let's get all that, put back in there. Eventually we're going to have too many items, and I don't know what to do with them. I haven't made any upgrades for these drawers yet, so it's kind of a dicey situation. There we go. There, those are all locked away. Alright, so we're just waiting on our Invar ingot, which will then let us make the multi-servo press, which we can go ahead and get started with this anvil, right? So this is like 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Like so, and then that goes over there, and then that goes like that. All right, and we need 3 of these. And another one of these. Do I have lead anywhere? We're gonna need a bunch of lead, so let's go ahead and grab all that. Get this stuff going. What's in here? Oh, there's a bunch of lead being processed right now. Perfect. Let's throw that in there and that in there. This is my long-term furnace. It'll just keep going. There we go. We got our Invar. And let's see here. So we need the multi-servo press, which is just limited by this, which requires... What is that stuff? Needs ones of these, which is missing a redstone block. So we can make another redstone block. We're going to need more redstone. Definitely need to step up the production of everything right now. I'm going to swap the nickel. We're going to throw it in that one. There we go. Just so we can get the lead a little bit faster. I wish this mod, like there's a bottle you can get that makes things go faster. I wish you could get one of those for this mod. I think I need 4, right? I need 3 plus 4, so I need 7 total. Alright, we got 7 of those ingots now. We can go ahead and make this thing. So let's go here. Make that. And we'll short the glass. We need 4 pieces of glass. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't like using that crafting table thing that connects to the pipes. It just doesn't work for me. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but yeah. Perfect. Alright, what does it want us to do now? Invar plate, which is 1 ingot. Okay, I got one of those. Constant plate, we got one of those. So we're going to need a few of these. So let's go ahead and go down here. We'll eventually get this thing plugged into our rest of our system, but right now this is going to be very manual. Let's just pop it right there. So first things first, let's do a Invar. Let's do a constant. So we need 4 Invar. Let's get 3 more of those. Which will give us that, right? So we can make that. Let's make 3 more of those. Alright, so if we go over here, I have a little crafting table set up. And if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, plus an iron in the middle, that gives us the gear working die. And let's see here, pipe pressurizer. So we need 4 more of those. So that is 1. So we need 2 more of those. Alright, so we're gonna need a lot of these. So let's just turn all that into it. Wow, this thing holds a lot of RF. What is that? 640,000? I guess the progress bar doesn't really ever get very much progress. Alright, there's some more of those. So let's kind of look at what we need to do. We need 2 for this. We need 2 for that. 2 for that. And what is this? This wants a iron gear. So we can do an iron gear, I believe, pretty easily. 2, 3, 4. I'll have to smash down the what you call it also. Put that in there. This will give us a iron gear, I believe is what we're making. There we go. Iron gear is complete, and then we're gonna want these Invar. All right, now we can break basalt, and let's go see if we can make some of these other pipes here real quick. So we needed a bucket plus constant on one side or the other. That gives us the basic mechanical pipe. Basic logistic pipe requires the Invar plates that we did not grab. I think 4 should be plenty for what we need right now. This one, basic logistics porter. And the basic universal cable. And all we gotta do is the pipe pressurizer. So, if I would actually favorite things instead of messing around. Alright, so when connected to your pretty pipes network, this block will speed up items in the pipe. Yeah, I'm not going to use that mod, so... we're out of redstone. Alright, let's go upstairs, grab some redstone. That's enough to make the block. Go like that. Grab the redstone block. Grab that, and we have the pipe pressurizer. And we finished first power. Alright, and boom. So now, let's see here, found below this. So do we need anything special to break this? Let's go down there and check that out real quick. I have, can I just drop everything in here? I don't know how it works down there, but we do have a prismarine hammer, so that should be fine. Alright, I guess we're bringing all that junk with us down there. So let's open up our teleporter, run, go to basalt. There we go. So there's a certain point where this becomes like extremely deadly. I've noticed reading the quest log, right? Let's get all that. I don't know exactly what part it is, but eventually we're gonna hit magma cubes, I believe, and that'll be something we have to deal with. There we go. And this will burn us if we touch it, so we can't go any further down. Well, maybe we can. So let's do this. Let's put some basalt right here, though. Can we... Yeah, that's pretty painful. Go, and we broke that one. Let's get some light down here. There's gotta be a way I can break these easier. Yeah. Alright, so got that. So now we need to make a unpacking die. But so we have 15 of that. That's probably not enough. But we should be able to go back home. There we go. Now we need to make this unpacking die. So we made all this stuff. Let's kind of just push this a little bit further. So we can just have a little bit further, right? We need this. Do we have all the parts? We have that. We have that. There we go. Perfect. Which then let us, yeah, so that works. So let's go downstairs. So we have some more plates in there. We're going to put that in there. We're going to put one of those in there, maybe 2, 3. That gives us magma cream. Then we need to take the magma cream up to the eroder. and turn it into slime. Let's just put like 4 in there. Alright. That'll get us to slime ball. And then latex is slime balls in the multi-servo press. Block of rubber. What? Alright, we're gonna have to figure that one out here in just a second. There's our nickel dust that we made a long time ago. Those pipes are just so slow. It takes forever to get here. There we go. Got our slime ball. So latex can be made from a slime ball in a multi-servo press. So if we click here, click use on that, and we put in 1. It comes out as liquid. Gosh, this is terrible. Then what can we do with the liquid latex? So we need to then pump the latex into an ore extractor. So that is gonna be an adventure for another day. But what we'll do is we'll set that system up in between episodes, because we're gonna have to make latex and then rubber and then cured rubber, which then we can make a protective fabric, which is cured rubber with string. So I'm gonna need more string, and then we're gonna have to make a fire suit, and that'll let us walk on the magma, which will then let us go down deeper into netherrack. So I'm excited. I hope everybody else is excited. But we've gotten pretty far. The multi-servo press is a life changer right here. And yeah, so thank you very much for watching, and have a fantastic day.